Hello, my friends. Leo Babauta of Zen Habits here. And in this video, I'm going to talk about slowing down and how it benefits our entire lives in lots of different ways. So we're going to look at the benefits of it. We're going to look at how to practice. And I'm going to talk about a retreat, an online retreat that I'm doing in June 2024, if you're watching this in the future. So an online retreat, 3-day retreat that I'm holding called Deepening into Slowing Down, and the opportunity to practice with me there in that retreat. So slowing down. So what does it mean? Well, I think it's a contrast, first of all, to how we normally live our lives. So first of all, we usually live our lives by, when we wake up in the morning, we get on our phone. We start checking messages, checking social media, checking news, emails, all of that. And so immediately we go from sleep, which is super slow, into like rushed part of our day. Or maybe we'll jump on our laptop and start doing some work. And so immediately we start doing that. And then that goes on all day long. We switch from one tab of the browser to another, to another, to another. Emails, messages, social media, news, websites, distractions, all day long. Even if we're waiting in line, even if we are, driving, we're usually like listening to the things. We're being productive, we're being busy, and we're rushing from one to the next. If you ever have to slow down and stop with something, you start getting really impatient, or we get bored, or we get frustrated, or we get like, I need to like move on and do all the other things that I need to do. So that is how our minds habitually work these days. Now, I'm not sure if that's how it worked in the Middle Ages and ancient times. I wasn't alive back then, as old as I might look. But these days, that's how it works, is that we are rushing from one thing to the next, always impatient to be done with everything. And really what we really want is to be done with all the things, but that never happens. And so we're constantly churning. And so that is how we live our lives now. So slowing down is to break out of that habitual pattern of jumping from one thing to the next, of only being like 10% here while I'm looking at what else I need to do next. Slowing down is learning to be fully present in the moment whenever we're able to. If I'm here talking to you, having a conversation, I'm fully here with you as opposed to checking my phone. If you've ever been in a conversation with someone where they're constantly checking their phone, you know how frustrating that can be. And so giving someone the gift of our full presence is a slowing down practice. But, well, that might be really obvious. What if we could do that for everything? What if I take on a task and I slow down and I'm fully there with that task? What if while exercising, I slow down and I'm fully there with the exercise? What would that make available to you in your life? What kind of experience would your life start to become? And so this is about changing our habitual mental patterns. Slowing down is about really learning to break out of the old habits and be fully here. Slowing down is also something we can do with our inner experience. Meditation is a practice of slowing down with our inner experience, but what if we could do that even while we're having a conversation and I'm getting a little bit agitated by this person in front of me? I can slow down with my inner experience of agitation or frustration or impatience. When we go through a life transition, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things that are in flux, a lot of chaos. And slowing down is being willing to stay with all of that. Slowing down is also slowing down with our fears. If we're procrastinating, we're going to distractions, we're avoiding difficult conversations or avoiding difficult projects or tasks. Slowing down is learning to be with our fear. So slowing down with the fear as opposed to needing to fix the fear, do something about it, avoid the fear, get away from the fear. We can slow down and just be with the fear. And as we do that, what happens is that the fear doesn't really need much more. It gets exactly what it needs when we slow down and be with it. when we're with our frustration or agitation, when we're with our sadness or uncertainty, when we can just slow down and be with all of that, what happens is that they don't need to be fixed, but they go away after a while because they are no longer something you're resisting. You're not resisting being with the experience, you're being with it, and then it can move on. So our emotional experience starts to change because we can be with anything. So this is a part of slowing down. So how do we practice with this? Well, meditation is a really good place to start. And what you might notice about meditation is when people start doing it, they feel like they need to do it perfectly. And I really encourage you to have some grace for yourself as you slow down with meditation and sit for even 2 minutes a day. Sit and slow down 2 to 5 minutes. Let yourself not be perfect at it. Maybe you're thinking about all the things you have to do later that day. Noticing yourself thinking about all of those things is meditation. And so just be like, oh, I was just thinking for 3 minutes there about all the things I have to do today. And what you're doing there as you slow down and notice is that you are noticing your habitual patterns, what your mind wants to do when you start to slow down. It's actually really incredible. So let yourself just sit there and notice your impatience too, and just sit and slow down with the impatience. Notice that you're frustrated and wanting to do it right or move on to the next thing. Just slow down with that. So meditation is an incredible practice to start with, but it's only the starting place. We need to take that same practice outside of meditation, off the cushion, and start practicing with our work tasks, with an email, with our use of our phones, with our conversations with people. If we're in a meeting or a call, let ourselves slow down and meditate on the experience of being in a meeting. And so as you do that, you're going to notice, oh, there's a part of me that wants to do it right or move on to the next thing or something. And so you can start to be with that just like you were doing in meditation. So there's a lot of places that we can look at for slowing down and practicing, but this is where I would say to start with. I want to invite you into my retreat. If you're listening to this before late June 2024, so June 21st to 23rd, if you're listening to this before that, then you have an opportunity to come and sit with me, practice with me. It's a 3-day retreat, starts Friday afternoon and goes until Sunday afternoon. So, 2.5 days maybe. And in it, we're going to be doing it online on Zoom. We're going to be doing some meditation. I'll be teaching you different practices. I'll be doing some teachings on slowing down, how to use slowing down to transform your life, to work with your deepest patterns and fears and resistances and avoidances and all of these beautiful things. How to use slowing down to transform your relationships as well and your work and to deepen into your life. If you'd like to join me, come and sign up. There's a early bird discount if you sign up before the end of May of $100, which is a big discount. I also think it's going to be just an amazing thing to come together in community and sit together and start slowing down together, practicing in the moment. You'll also get a chance to get some coaching from me, and you're going to leave transformed. You're going to leave a different person. So if that's interesting to you, come and sign up, come join, get your spot. And not only will there be teachings and practices and coaching, but we're going to do some group work as well. And so this way you get to be doing it with others rather than saying, I'm going to buy a course and do it on my own. That doing it on your own is a ego-based desire. Like, I need to do it in secret so that no one can see how terrible I am. Come and do it with us so that you can see that we're all just learning here. We're all learners in this area, and that's a liberating thing to see others learning with you, to see that you're not the only one that has all of this, and to get supported through whatever you need support with. In addition to the live sessions on Zoom, there's going to be a forum where you can share your reflections on things. I'm going to invite you to do some practices of reflection and then share it with us. I will also be sharing as bonuses some meditations, some videos, and a PDF guide to integrating slowing down into your life. So all of that comes with the price of the retreat. So come join me. I would love to have you. I think it's going to be amazing. And I would love to just talk with you, sit with you, work with you, and deepen into slowing down with you. Okay, I'm Leo. I'll talk to you later. Come sign up. Let's do this together.